Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn June 19, 2022. It can be a good time to develop a natural talent or to do something special with your money. You're finding great value in being careful and patient to help protect your interests. It's a time for slowing down and taking stock, yet also building and strengthening your projects, possessions, or ideas. Even so, today's energies are forward-looking. Someone in your life might encourage the more affectionate, romantic, or creative side of your nature. Advances with entertainment, creativity, romance, or hobbies can be notable, boosting your mood. Passion may be found, or rather uncovered, at home today. The day's celestial configuration brings your love to their senses as far as you are concerned. You seem to have them twisted round your little finger and answerable to your every whim. Perfect, except that you, too, like to feel useful, so go make some soup and massage them with essential oils. The day will be very memorable. Your sense of financial security and professional value are illuminated as the moon enters Aquarius today. Whenever the lunar energy touches your finances, you may feel exposed and vulnerable. Luna could have uncanny ideas about your money matters, like what to purchase or how to create a unique budget. You may also question how you are valued in the workplace during the lunation. Instead of focusing on what sets you apart, shift your perception to see why you are part of your work environment and how this assures your security. You are at an emotionally climactic time of month, and you will find that your feelings are erratic and perhaps a bit unmanageable. Don't feel pressured into making logical sense of anything. Your job is to take a deep breath and relax. Remember that life is an exciting adventure full of twists and turns. Erratic, roller coaster emotions are a reminder of just that. Enjoy the ride. Try to be more modest in your private relations. You tend to think only your views are right and show too little interest for others. This is why you're often perceived as being arrogant or complacent. You must listen to other people's points of view and get off your high horse. You're feeling more chatty than usual, but you should still try to keep your mind focused and engaged with whatever big picture project you've decided to throw yourself into these days. Persevering in matters of the heart is to be admired, but if you're still creating confusion through your repetitive pattern of behavior, this needs to be broken. You do have the power to make a breakthrough, and after this phase are able to adopt a more honest approach when new love possibilities become a reality. You could feel inspired by a friend today. You might find yourself in an interesting discussion with someone. Your mind could be stimulated, and your brain could be racing with imaginative ideas. Try to capture some of this positive energy. Write down your thoughts in a journal, or tell someone else about them. Do your best to share the inspiration that comes your way. You might be able to brighten somebody's day. If there's a relationship in your life that has been causing your grief, this might be the time to walk away. As tough as this can be in the best of circumstances, there is strength to be had in the 9 vibration that is in the air today. Not every relationship you develop is meant to last a lifetime. Try to find the best approach to the specific situation, and then do what needs to be done. Take time later to be good to yourself. As much as the stars have aligned on the income and job fronts in a way that is just a taste of things to come, Venus is fighting to make the most of her last weekend in a playful part of your chart. Knowing that she will not only return to your work sector next week, but in time to capitalize on the momentum being created on the income and job fronts now, Venus is working to ensure life doesn't become all work and no play. This is something that will ultimately benefit your productivity and creativity. Venus, the planet of love, will not be buying any excuses as she spends her last weekend in your romantic sector. While Mars is on his way, he won't return until early next month, while the Sun's return to your relationship sector next week will shift a lot of the focus onto your relationships. Venus is not only working to make this weekend as romantically charged as possible, but is ready to challenge old excuses if need be. Our eyes in the sky. First, a practical trine to Sirius Saturn in innovative Aquarius requires your attention and asks you to get down to business, coming up with a new solution to a problem that's been lingering for a bit too long. You might actually be somewhat embarrassed that it's taken you this long to address it, but now that the universe is directing your attention to it yet again, maybe you'll be motivated to tackle it once and for all. The second important solar aspect of the day is a square to distracted Neptune in Pisces, which does all it can to divert your attention away from what you actually should be focused on. Is this what people are talking about when they say they think the universe is working against them? Yes, your daydreams and insecurities might try their best to stop you from getting the important stuff done, but it also provides some invaluable creativity and the magical gift of intuition and insight. As long as you don't have to make any major decisions, you should be fine. Just after midnight, the Aquarius moon sextiles Jupiter in Aries, an auspicious influence that allows us to sink deeper into gratitude. By being generous with what we have, we stumble upon new ways to achieve progress in our work and relationships. Although this aspect is best used to improve interpersonal dynamics, many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we might experience its effects in our dreams. Our reveries can promote a sense of well-being, causing us to wake up cheerful and ready to seize the day. A change in perspective necessitates a shift in ideals, and although the Aquarius moon still has us consumed with upholding a legacy, impressing those who have come before us and leaving a mark for those who come after, Uranus reminds us that our task is to update these expectations, not to replicate them. We exist in the here and now, and we cannot greet the future by imitating the past. When we embrace the unexpected, we liberate ourselves, revising our conditioning through a marriage of common sense and progressive ideology. The cosmic weather is then quiet until the late afternoon, when the moon sextiles Chiron in Aries. We might find ourselves embroiled in a situation that reminds us of a past trauma. However, instead of retreating from the issue or accepting fault for something when we are faultless, we now give new context to the problem at hand. When we challenge our memories, we free ourselves from the narratives we adopted when we didn't have the literacy to understand the whole situation. Through this encounter with our trigger, we embrace healing.